to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here on this journey with me. To all those that are returning, welcome back. I appreciate your patience with me. I know that I was creating a lot of videos and now it's kind of slowed down. That's due to work. I do have another job, so I appreciate the patience. For those that are new, welcome to the tribe. No matter when you get here, how you got here, if you are here, you are meant to be here. These are timeless collective readings. So they are designed to reach you when they're meant to. Divine timing. So you could be hearing this reading, recently, like right now, like where we are in December 16th, 2022. You could be hearing it in a few days. You could be hearing it a year from now. Just know that if you're hearing it and when you're hearing it, it's because you're meant to hear it, okay? Remember, they are collective. They are, for anyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, energy can be reversed, meaning I could be talking about you, but really be talking about somebody around you. I can only read energy, and I only use my intuitive insights to read that energy. So I don't know where it applies, okay, or how it applies. Just use your discernment and your own intuition, okay? If my messages do resonate, you guys, you'd like to, first of all, invite you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified, and hit the like button. But if you'd like to book a private session with Spirit and I, it's a great time to do so right now, as I am doing a buy one, get one free special. For rest of the month, $55 gets you 2 readings. And not only are they good for a lifetime, but you could also give the second reading away to a friend or a family member as a gift. So if you're wanting a reading and you want someone else to experience a reading, it's a great time to do so. And I'm telling you, you ain't going to find that reading special anywhere else. It is a huge special. As you guys know, my readings are accurate. I have never had one person complain. Everyone that I've ever done readings for are very grateful. And honestly, my private readings is where it's at. That's where I'm good at, one-on-one. Because it's one energy. I don't have to tap into a million. I tap into one energy and I stay honed into it. So definitely, you guys, I'd love to get to meet more of you and do more private readings. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. Also, we are in Christmas season, so giving is, a beautiful part of this season, even though I'm always giving. If that's something else you'd like to do, you'd like to donate, to say Merry Christmas or thank you, or whatever holiday you celebrate, you can do so in the description box as well. But without further ado, let's get into this channeled reading. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Let's do this. So I've been seeing 10-10, 11-11, and 12-12 everywhere. Also 27 and 6-27. The number 27 follows me everywhere. It could be for you guys as well. There is an importance about language right now. I'm getting that some of you guys are seeing the deeper hidden meanings of language. Like you're seeing a word, but then you're seeing a word within that word, and you're just learning about how language is multi-layered, and you're seeing similarities in the language. This could also be about symbols and numbers and body languages too. Some of you guys may be good at mentalism, and you're able to read people really well. But there is, whatever situation, there may be a situation you're dealing with someone at work or somebody in your family, and you may need to understand that the reason why you're seeing what you're seeing when it comes to reading the language is to benefit the situation, okay? So if you're seeing something that's, maybe like you're seeing someone's, because remember, everything is a reflection of someone else's, right? So, and like, I know I used to be like, oh, why doesn't this person like me? And, all that stuff. But the truth was, it was something going on with them, and I didn't see it then. But now I feel you guys are able to see that there's some things going on with people that you're dealing with that they're not seeing, and they're projecting it onto you. Well, if that's the case, you're able to see this stuff to benefit the situation. So use it to better the whole scenario, not just yourself. Um, Also, I am saying watch your tone of voice this coming week and watch how you're saying things. Your words may be in misread, or this could be something about you and another person. You guys may not be like seeing level headed because of the like you guys there's a misunderstanding, and instead of just sitting down and talking about it, there's like a clash that's happening. Um, Spirit wants you to focus on what you do want right now over instead of what you don't want happening. Like, I feel for the longest time, some of you guys were like always thinking about what you didn't want happening, and that was perpetuating that motion of energy, causing that more likely to happen. So, Spirit wants you to hone in. It's about focusing. What do you want? Okay? And going after it. And then when it comes to overcoming obstacles, what do you want to start overcoming first? One at a time, not 1,000 things at once, but one thing at a time. Okay? For some of you guys, you may be looking at all your issues and problems, and since you're seeing all of them, you're kind of overwhelming yourself, and you're not, it's kind of causing a stagnation and procrastination. Those are the words that are coming to mind. Okay? For some of you guys, you may have been in a long period of isolation or solitude. Okay, there's a difference between isolation and solitude. Solitude happens when you are learning and when you're like going through the awakening process of the self. Isolation is when you're in fear and you're kind of isolating yourself. If you are in isolation, Spirit's telling you that change is uncomfortable, to step out and to get rid of the fear. Come out of the isolation, because some of the help that you're asking for, Spirit's trying to bring to you, but you're kind of like pushing these people away or going into isolation. I will say, once you come out, there is like a sense of belonging that's about to happen. You're going to realize that you're in the right place at the right time. Okay, if not, some of you guys need to incorporate that in your prayer. Spirit, dear Spirit, make me at the right place at the right time. Dear Spirit, I don't know where I'm headed, but I know that you're taking care of me. Show me. Let me be at the right place at the right time. Something like that, okay? Home, like Om or home, Om, that has significance to some of you guys. Dreams, write down your dreams. I am very tapped into my dreams right now, and it's deep stuff. So I also have dream interpretation, you guys. So write them down in deep detail. If that's something interested in, email me about it, okay? Because it will definitely help you in your journey. Okay, I've been talking about this. Raising the sacral oil, the Kundalini oil, out up the spinal cord. It's in the spinal cord, okay? This is huge right now, and I see it in here, okay? With this passion card and this root chakra, okay? This base. It's also about security, okay? I'm going to get into that, but there is an importance right now, to raise that Kundalini. And for some of you guys, you need to come out of the lower chakras so that you can see things in a higher level. It's also will help you purify, and purification is something that I wrote down here, okay? Um, Purification of cellular purification, the tree of life, the nervous system, okay? Some of you guys are sticking in the lower chakras by giving out your sexual energy at the wrong times. There's seasons. You should watch the last reading I did before this, the last two readings, if you really want to understand, okay? Because every month in the moon cycle, when the sun enters your moon, that Kundalini energy, the sacred chakra from the sacral chakra up starts traveling up your spine, and it gets to the higher levels, the higher chakras. But if you're depleting that oil by giving it away to sex, alcohol, things like that, wrong eating or anger or any of those lower chakra, those lower energy vibrations, you are going to deplete that energy. And that's how you age quicker. That's how you don't get up into the higher chakras itself. There is about the inner child and releasing the inner child right now, okay? Allowing the inner child to take the wheel. Innocence, childlike innocence, okay? Not childish, but childlike innocence. Some of you guys may have, okay, there's a difference. Like, okay, structure is needed right now, okay? Don't mix, well, I'm not worried about my future. I'm just being a child. I'm being childlike and just, I'm experimenting because you have this experimenter, right? But there is a fine line here, okay? Like, don't use that to continue that loop of sticking in the same struggles like drugs, alcohol, things like that. Because I feel that, okay? There's a need to overcome that. Watch giving suggestions versus advising someone. So suggestions is okay, but I feel like there may be someone around you who doesn't like to get suggestions. So just be aware of that, okay? Also, be aware of speaking when you don't need to speak. Like, why am I saying this? Is it important that I say this? Is it benefiting right now? Because I do feel like you have people like watching you and not for the best of reasons, okay? Bettering yourself versus expressing yourself. Remember, you're not trying to be a better person. You are at your pure essence. That inner child is innocent. So you are perfect. But you're trying to express yourself more authentic, right? You're trying to return back to that innocent childlike nature that you came in here with. Okay? But then you took on all these programs and all this energy that wasn't. Remember, you don't need to be better. You just need to express yourself more authentic. It's about allowing that inner child out and to be expressed. Okay? Some of you guys are having trouble expressing yourself authentically because of other people. Like, you're just worried, like, what they're going to say. So you're kind of like not just being you. You're kind of like in your head, like, somebody will ask you, why don't you eat meat? And you don't want to express that because then, they get into an argumentative type energy. Okay? But don't worry about that. That's why I said ask before, like, why am I saying this? Is it going to help the situation? Planting seeds of hope. I do feel like if you're seeing people that are struggling, don't just discredit them. Instead, envision them overcoming their obstacles. Some of you guys, Bambi could be significant. There's something to do with Bambi here. You may want to go watch Bambi. You may, since you are enlightened. Also, a lot of the older movies that you used to watch, you may want to go back and watch them, or you are now, and you're realizing some deep hidden truths. Some of you guys are really tapped into the elementals, the angels, right? Or just the higher dimensional self, and you're able to get things out of TV and things like that. All right, that's it for the channel messages. Let's get into this reading. So, for your astrological energy, you have Vista and Dignify, Strength and Hearth. So there's that fire, that seed being planted in your soul. The solar plexus is what I'm getting here. Let's read it. All right. Whoa. Well, I guess we're going to start off, which one? With the Vesta. Vesta calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home, the family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of other gods. Action. Evaluate yourself in your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matter as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to your hearth and your core values. Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find the deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. Then decide, advise, operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, cleanse your environment, reclaim your temple. If your relationship is truly of value and important to your soul, the person or team you're involved with will honor your process. So some of you guys are this, like I said, it's a purification of the body. Some of you guys may need to separate from a work situation or some type of community. This may also be like that experimenter, attitude. Like you may need to like separate from that, and you know it. You're being called to take action to what you know. You're being called to take those little steps, building blocks, right? The challenge. Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. That's what I was saying about, like, for some of you guys, you may be like at a work situation and like you're not like being heard, or you're kind of feel like whoever this person is. Look, I do have Emperor here, so this could be a father figure here or something, or somebody in leadership that you're feeling like you're not valued. You're feeling like you're not being heard, you're undervalued, and you're kind of like seeing this. But remember what I was saying, you're seeing it for a reason. The gift. Find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry the sacred temple with you always. So this purify, and you have this love. I do feel like you're being asked to purify your body here. Okay? I feel like you're being asked to raise this kundalini and come out of the lower chakras here. Definitely feel that. We'll get more into that in a second. Let's go to this dignified. 13. A planet is at its strongest when the essentially or accidentally dignified is in a sign or placement that aligns with its nature and adds strength. For example, Mars is its most Mars-like when Scorpio or Aries, a two sign it rules, or in Capricorn, which is a strong sign of leadership. A dignified planet is like the soccer player who happens to be out in front and free, in the exact right place to receive a pass. So it's like something about being in the right place at the right time. There's something about that here. The action. Your voice matters. Trust that you are what's needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time. I can't make it up. So you have an advantage, but it's up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for the opportunities just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes. Even if you don't know it yet, it is up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. So see what I mean? This is about like this inner journey. Remember, everything outside of yourself manifests within yourself. Okay? Play to your strengths. Use your contacts. Sing the song that best fits your voice. Do so with humble respect for the process. This situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. The wind is with you, but will not do the work for you. Take the lead, do your work, and bring your team along with you. So you may be, I don't feel like for many of you, you're trying to like come out of your lane or anything, but you may hear that some people may be mistaking your passion and your excitement for that you're overstepping. Okay, so just be aware of that. And this is what I was getting at about some type of leadership. Okay, like you may be being asked to take leadership, but like take everybody with you. Lead the herd is what I'm hearing. Okay, don't allow other people to feel left out. Okay, and don't allow yourself to feel left out. Okay, the challenge. It may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine. But bring everyone along with you rather than to dominate them, or you may be left high and dry once this game is over. And there we go. Ask yourself, is what I'm saying going to benefit the whole? Is what I'm doing, is that going to benefit the whole? It's important right now, I'm telling you. Gift. For weeks, months, or lifetimes, you have been prepared for this moment. The muscles you built in your body and soul and understanding you have acquired are needed here in this time and place. So like I said, I do feel it's like you're really being asked to take action, to do like the little things right now. Okay, like procrastination needs to go. Because where you're headed, it's like these little steps have to be done to get there. Okay, so work on that inner kingdom right now, because honestly, something is coming towards you but there is something that needs to be released. I really feel that, because for advice here, it's like time for a nap. Okay, so I feel like for some of you guys, there is something that needs to be disconnected. Okay, in your overall energy, you have a man holding a heart, followed by appreciation. Okay, so gratitude and coming from a love. If you could be a masculine, or you could be dealing with a masculine here, and like you may like, yeah, you're definitely calling in some type of connections here. There also may be like worries about money here, or someone that you're thinking of has stressing about money, or just lack mentality here. Okay, that they need to overcome. That's just for somebody you're dealing with, or maybe this is you, and just appreciate what you do have. In your mind space, you have love and purity. So just thoughts of purity. Wow, look at that transmutation here, and stillness. Like some of you guys need to really practice meditating and self-love, and like, don't beat yourself up. Okay, let those thoughts of negativity just flow out of you, because I can see for some of you guys, you have been like kind of, like beating yourself up. Okay, in your physical matter, you have passion, nice ace of wands. Underneath that, the 5 of wands. So there's that challenges. Could be something to do with a Leo here. Okay, but it's the spiritual strength, and underneath that you have the wisdom. So I feel like, wow, and underneath that you have the world. You're being asked to the wisdom that you've occurred. It's time to utilize it. It's time to put it to action here. And with this security, the root chakra, it's about your security, your finances, your what you're seeing in the material. But I'm getting it's about raising the energy out of this, right? Out of this, and there's that hearth fire, right? The lion. Okay, I do feel for some of you guys, you may have been dealing with a Leo or somebody heavy fire in their chart. Okay, in your emotional space, you have nurture. Follow that, you have the win or lose, and there's that helpless and hopeless. Wow, and there's that solar plexus. So see what I mean? Like this is that where the seat of the soul is. Okay, the solar plexus, confidence, like. Get out of this energy, this win or lose, first of all. Got to get out of the ego, the detachment, right? And out of this helplessness and hopelessness energy. I feel like, so this is the Hierophant here. So you're being asked to raise this energy, because look, right underneath that, you got this move, which is the 7 of, I believe it's the 7 of Wands. I don't know exactly what card it is, but if you can see, it says like uncoiling up to the heart again, right? It's like coming out of this energy of stagnation, and start like being more nurturing to yourself, okay? To your connections here, to your heart, more feminine energy, all right? And then in your advice, you have the imagine and the time for a nap. So it's like, maybe time to use more of your creative side, right? And there's something here about this moon here, new moon. You see it? There's a new moon coming up here. All right. I have the experimenter and the emperor, okay, followed by manifestor. Some of you guys could be a manifestor, and then underneath that's persistent, okay? You could need to just persistently take action right now. Take the lead persistently, okay? And like I said, be aware of the way you're overcoming here. And then this judge card was, I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice, right? So you could be dealing with the justice system, okay? This could just be really judgmental in your thinking here, or somebody is. I don't know, that was left on the side here. But let's get into the regular tarot here. All right, I've already pre-shuffled here, so I'm just going to start right off. At the bottom of the deck, you have... I pre-shuffled and I did the cut already. So you have the page of Pentacles. That's what it is here, and it's like on the right side. So you may have been dealing with someone, a fire sign here, who like juggled you due to like they were giving to their ego and needed to tame that ego here or something, and now or abandonment, or they were juggling you or something like that here. I'm going to shuffle these 3 more times, and then we're going to see what they have to say. All right, Spirit, show the collective what they need to see. Show the collective what they need to see. Yeah, see, so there's a cross on this picture here. Apostle. It seems life is dying. So, that's like the heart, man. I'm telling you, like there's a... It does, because what are we? We're going into a darkest time, but this is not really dying. It's like the great winter, the rest. That's what I'm getting, the rest. All right. Empress energy. See what I mean? So this is... Wow. There's that conflict here. Okay? So I feel like you're being asked to, like, bring the feminine energy into it, or you're having some type of conflict, okay? Or something with someone here in your family, or it could be a mother here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Whoa. The 8 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, these are really good cards here. The 10 of Swords. The Queen of Wands. The Magician. The 5 of Cups. One more, Spirit. What do we got here? And the Devil, Capricorn. Okay. The Strength. Investing, something, walking away from, okay. Taming this ego, walking away, making investments, like childlike investments, right? Somebody you may have been dealing with may have needed to go through some growing stuff. You may have been surrendering to that because they were giving into that. Yeah, see, there's a goodbye. So I can't make it up. The song right here says a goodbye. So you walked away from some type of could be a fire sign, a Leo here, okay? This is also you having the strength to invest into yourself and walk away from what was no longer for you so that you could allow this inner child out, feeling safe and moving towards. Yeah, see, this could also be something to do with a job, okay? This could also be a situation that did happen. You may have chose to free yourself and to move forward, okay? There could be some type of communication here about you could be working from home as well. This is like fast communication that is going to lead to like more illumination is coming to mind, also more money, okay? There may be like an ending here that took place. This could be, I feel like this is the past for some of you guys. Like there was a past energy here or something. This is also just like stepping into your being less confident to more confident here, okay? You may have like chose to be independent to go towards yourself. I do feel like you may be like learning about just you're tapping into your magician energy, manifesting, okay? I do feel like you need to surrender some type of addiction, or this person may need to. Also, for some of you guys, it could be a Capricorn that you had to surrender here, okay? You may have, like, decided to make that risk and said goodbye knowing that it would have been difficult here, because it feels like there may have been finances or something here, but you're like, you know that this is the right thing to do, so you're moving forward here. I'm curious. The only thing I'm curious about, I'm just going to see what else we can get here. What else do we have here for the collective spirit? What else do we have here for the collective? Anyone that's going to see this message on YouTube here, what else do you have for them? You're saying your goodbye. That's what I mean. Like, and this is songs by called Character. So you're like, yeah, see, you're goodbye to these burdens. You're like, you're moving away. The 2 of Cups. the so it's reiterating itself. The Two of Cups, which is the Eight of Wands. You have, hold on, let me pull the cards first. Then we'll go where I'm trying to go. The Ace of Swords, that landed in reverse. The Six of Cups landed in reverse. So somebody may have been withholding communication here. Sorry, my nose is running all of a sudden. Wow, okay. Yeah, alright. Alright. The Chariot. And the Ace of Wands. Underneath you have the Leo. So someone was in their masculine energy, wanting the certainty, okay, needed to come into their feminine energy more, but they weren't able to, okay. This is also about you having the courage to go after what you want here, okay. You got this Two of Wands. It's like to have the courage to go after, like you did, is what I'm feeling here. You know, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands was the Two of Cups, which is telling me like you're moving forward. It's also about this energy rising up. I keep seeing it here. There's a duality, but you're choosing love. You're choosing self-love. You're moving forward here, okay? You're choosing to step into the highest vibration of love. There's a lot of independence of money, a lot of abundance, okay? This could be something you're doing. You could be working on your own here, but it's going to end up being very abundant. This change that you made, okay? You may have had, I do feel like for some of you guys, you weren't being honest to yourself, and that's coming to an end. Like no more dishonest. It's kind of like, also for some of you guys, you may be like ending or not, or trying to figure out if you want to bring the past back around, because this would be the past coming. So I feel like you're ending and you're deciding not to go backwards. So the past cycle is coming to an end. That's what I'm getting. So this cycle's over. You may be disconnected from a fire sign, not communicating anymore, okay? You decided to cut somebody out here, all right? You're being honest with yourself, and now you're manifesting. Again, you have this Knight of Pentacles, so you're like stepping into your true power, your independence. A lot of illumination right now here is happening. I can see you are moving away from this combative energy. Anything that's in this energy, you're like literally, look, 5-5, that's changing. You're moving away from that. That's why the song Goodbye is coming on, because it is over. You're literally, look, you're taking action. You have this new passion of life. And again, you guys, this is telling me about raising that kundalini, because look, you see right here, it's pointing up and these two people are chained. Yeah, it's about coming out of that lower energy, okay? And actually allowing that energy to rise, all right? This is also about knowing that you have the potential and the power to do anything you want and to just move forward. Something about Minnesota is important, you guys. Some of you guys, this is like heavily, you live in Minnesota or something like that, okay? Altered states. Something about that, but it's about taking action, okay? Coming out of the lower chakras. For some of you guys, you need to overcome some type of addiction here. You need to know that you can do this, all right? I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are moving forward, and you're heavily in this manifesting right now energy, because this is the boomstick that the magician has, right? It's like boom, there's a whole all of a sudden forward movement that's going to start happening in your life here. You're being asked to take the lead to overcome these chains, things that are holding you down. For some of you, you need to get out of this conflict within yourself, okay, and let go. 5-5, changes are coming. Changes. The name Jones may be significant. Let's read this advice here. All right. Time for a nap, 24. All right. 24 here. Essential meetings, rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing your dreams to arise. So see, some of you guys, the conflict is like not taking action, right? And just trusting that it's going to come. Some of you guys, you may be like trying too much, Okay, and like Spirit's telling you to kind of, no, you need to rejuvenate, allow things to unfold naturally. Time to take a nap here. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action. Yeah, right here. This is altered states. To a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, and your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from your inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. So, that may be a struggle for some of you guys, okay? It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about utilizing what you've learned, okay? The spiritual wisdom that you have obtained, it's time to use it to benefit your life. Relationship message. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything right now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserve for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take the break. Do it now. So I'm getting that. I'm getting that you need to take a break from some type of way of doing here. This experimenting, for some of you guys, this is also about, just trusting, right? Just watch out for this like need to like go, 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 go. That's what that forcefulness here, okay? Just watch for that because that's a conflict that's going to create within you because you know when it's time not to, when it's time to rest, okay? But are you taking the rest you need? All right, imagine. Number 20. All right, number 20. The essential meanings for imagine. Turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, illusions. The Oracle's message. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is a key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your aspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and as soon as you will see these things come to pass in the outer world, as if by magic. Wow, look at this song right here. Take it easy. I can't make it up, you guys. Look, I'm gonna stop right there because I don't need to go any further because for some of you guys, like that's hard for you because you know what I mean. You don't see things, and if you don't see things, if you feel like you're not doing something here, or you're not doing the work that you're supposed to, but you are. Okay, take a break. Some of you guys are driving a Jetta. Okay, and your Jetta may need a break. You may need to oil change. Just came to mind here. Something about a new car. Okay, something about your car. Maybe you're trading it in here or something. Something about that. But it's like it's time to rest, rejuvenate. It's time to come out of the lower chakras. It's time to trust yourself, and it's time to believe. This is a great purification time, you guys. That's what it is. Let's do the angel answers and close out this reading. So if you guys have a yes or no question, time to ask. If you have a time-related question, this is also the time to ask. Remember, these are collective readings. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you need to pause the video for a second to figure out what kind of questions you want to ask, you can do that and then hit play after. All right, Spirit, answer the questions of the collective. Anyone that's going to be asking a question here, answer their question, Spirit. Anyone that is going to be asking a question right now, please answer that for them. Thank you, Spirit, for being accessible at all times, Spirit. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for the great rest that we are receiving, Spirit. Thank you for all that has been provided. Show them how they're going to be in the right place at the right time. All right. Meditation brings answers. See, I've been getting that too, and I've been kind of slacking. I started meditating more last week, and this week I haven't been, but definitely going to be. You guys need to as well. Helpful people. There's your community. I definitely feel there are people around you that want to help you, but you got to let people help you, okay? Some of you guys, you may have a hard time allowing people to help you. Abundant. Woo! I love that card. I can see that a lot of money is going good. Remain positive, okay? You are ready. Get more information, okay? Reconsider. Somebody may be reconsidering something here. And if you ask the yes or no question, yes was the answer. You guys, this is what I got for you. So just know that just because you don't see something, it's definitely happening, okay? Right now is a time for rest. It's a time for rejuvenation. It's a time to raise that Kundalini energy so you can get into the higher levels of consciousness. Just know that you are loved, to know that you are worthy, and to know that Spirit's guiding you. Just because you don't see it happening, it's all under the surface and behind the scenes. It's all about divine timing. This is what I got for you guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, say Merry Christmas. Thank you guys for those that are. I appreciate you. If you'd like to purchase a private reading with Spirit and I, remember, buy one, get one free for $55. That is good for lifetime, and you could gift one of your readings away, or both of them. They make for great gifts. Let me know. Email me in the description box. If this is all, and we end here, guys, just know I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for being here on this journey. Until next time, peace.